I'm intrigued. Pinagtataguan ba ni Julia Barreto ang kanyang ama na si Dennis Padilla? At pusong bato na nga ba si Julia Barreto sa kanyang ama? Breelers, quick facts muna tayo. Nagsisirculate sa social media ang comment ni Dennis Padilla sa kanyang anak na si Julia Barreto. I think ito ay dun sa poster na pinost ni Julia kasi meron siyang latest film na ang title ay Ikaw Pa Rin Ang Pipiliin na kasama ang batikang aktor na si Aga Mulak. Ang comment ni Dennis Padilla sa post na yon was, Dear Joy, hindi ko na maalala kung kailan tayo huling nagkita at sana ay mas marami pang blessings ang dumating. In that context. Alam niyo po, isa sa mga facts na kailangan nating maintindihan ay si Dennis Padilla at ang mother ni Julia na si Marjorie ay was in a relationship for 14 years. They split last 2007. So, medyo matagal-tagal na rin po. Nagkaroon sila ng 3 anak. Ang panganay ay si Julia, followed by Claudia, at si Leon. And then last 2021, ay meron tayong nakitang video na ngayon ay hindi na natin makita sa vlog mismo ni Julia Barreto. It was a vlog between her and her dad, Dennis Padilla. And there were questions asked during that production. Yung mga never before asked question ng isang anak sa isang ama. We don't know the reason bakit hindi na po natin makita sa social media ang video na ito, but some of the important questions, ang sagot na nakuha ni Julia sa kanyang ama is that it was really his fault kung bakit naghiwalay na sila ni Marjorie, and it's also because of his temper and attitude. So it seems like he really humbled himself down in that video recording. Ngayon, lately din may mga nakikita tayong mga posts about Dennis reaching out to Julia, and then minsan sumasagot din si Julia na just stop it, na it's too very showbiz yung way or manner of his dad approaching her as his child and her family. Now, Breelers, ang sitwasyon between Julia Barreto and the dad, Dennis Padilla, is kinda common, if I may say that, sa mga broken families. Kasi alam niyo po, sa proseso ng paghihiwalay ng magulang, sabi nga nila, cliché man, pero totoo, ang mga anak yung mga naapektuhan. And makikita natin yung evidence na yan sa relationship, at least ni Julia, kasi siya naman yung ating madalas nakikita sa harapan ng screen, na medyo lumalayo po ang kanilang loob sa kanilang mga ama. Ngayon, deserve nga ba ni Dennis Padilla na ganito yung cold treatment that he's getting from Julia? The answer that I'll give you is that we don't know. Kasi hindi naman talaga inopen up ng pamilya, ng lahat ng sides, yung tungkol dun sa reasons, yung mga specific reasons ba't sila naghiwalay. And kasi yung paghihiwalay is just one phase of their current family life. After that breakup ng kanilang family, ano pa ba yung iba pang mga nangyari? Kasi narinig din natin na yung mga anak po ni Dennis even tried to change their last name. But according to Marjorie, that did not push through, and so until now, same last name pa rin naman ang kanilang dinadala. The thing is Dennis really deserving of this treatment from the children? We don't know. Kung tatanungin naman ng mga netizen, parang sasabihin natin parate na kahit ano pang mangyari, tatay mo yan. Pero let's be real, Breelers. What if nga nasaktan ka ng tatay mo? So ibig bang sabihin nun, even if napakasama na talaga ng magulang mo, kailangan mo pa rin silang i-accept, kailangan mo pa rin mahalin? Alam ko, yan ang turo po. And for morality's sake, kailangan talagang i-honor natin ang ating mga magulang. Pero bilang ako ay isang tao na who also went through that, kasi ako po, wala akong father. In fact, hindi ko nakilala talaga yung tatay ko simula pagkabata. And lately, nakaka-chat ko lang, but it ended there. Wala nang follow-through na magkikita kami and all that. Hindi po kami umabot doon. And kung mag-reach out yung tatay ko sa akin, at kung bigyan ko siya ng cold response, will that be taken against me? same goes with Julia Barreto. For me, you should not. Because hindi nyo po alam kung ano yung nararamdaman namin sa loob. Kung ano yung void, ano yung gap na meron kami just because of what happened to our family. At ang totoo, maski pangaralan pa po ako ng kahit sino, I don't think I will easily accept it until such time that I have forgiven my father. That's one. So Julia should also go through the process of forgiving the dad and should also understand why these things happened. At ano ba yung lesson that she could carry with her, lalo na sa kanyang pagtanda at pag nagkaroon na siya ng sariling pamilya. Ano ba yung lesson na madadala niya? Only when that happens, possibly, she'll be open to seeing and having her father around her. Masakit po talaga yung proseso na yun eh. And we are not in any position para lang magdikta na dapat i-accept niya agad yung tatay niya or kalimutan niya na yun. Magpakatotoo ka. Kasi kung ikaw yung nasa sitwasyon na yun, baka hindi nga lang cold shoulders ang ibigay mo dun sa tatay mo. Again, being an authenticity coach, nagpapakatotoo lang ako sa inyo because only when you're true to yourself, you get to appreciate whatever is happening around you. And lahat po tayo may kanya-kanyang oras. So bigyan natin ng panahon ngayon si Julia at yung mga kapatid niya para maintindihan kung ano ba yung pinagdadaanan or napagdaanan nila. Lalo na nung nandyan yung tatay nila sa kanila. At for Dennis naman, we don't blame you. I will not blame you. I will not blame my dad for doing so. But the thing is, also, expect mo din naman na syempre, not because no one is blaming you, lahat is just okay with what you did. Or dun sa nangyari dun sa panahon na wala ka. In the end, you really have to exert a lot of effort. Kung deserve mo ba yan, yung nangyayari na yan, or tinataguan ka ba ng anak mo? Siguro nga, dahil may pain pa. And so I hope you also appreciate and understand yung concept na time heals everything. Bigyan mo ng tamang oras yung anak mo. I don't think naman na ikaw ay kinakalimutan bilang isang tatay. Hayaan mo lang, bigyan mo lang siya ng spasyo. Time will come, sila mismo yung mag-reach out sa'yo. Or when the right time comes, everything will just be so much easier. Yung forgiveness, yung love will surface when it's really time. And so, Breelers, what I'm saying is, lahat po tayo may mga traumas in our lives and we all have to face that at a certain point in our lives. Kailangan pong ma-let go lahat ng charge, lahat ng emotional charge that we are carrying. Because when the time comes na ikaw mismo ang may pamilya, posibleng madala mo yan. It's like karma that you're bringing from your past experience going to your current life or new experiences in the future. If you don't let them go, then it could possibly recur and happen in your life. And so, maging conscious po tayo na lahat ng ito ay iikot lamang. And so, at a certain point, you have to deal with it. And so, for you, Julia, dahil kung hindi mo pa talaga na fully accept yung nangyari at yung sa father mo, take your time, but it doesn't mean you're a bad person. And for Dennis naman, not because hindi nag-reach out yung anak mo means you're a bad person and you're still being judged. People are also going through their different phases in our life. That includes acceptance to their past. So with that, Breelers, ganun din po tayo, matuto tayo sa relasyon ng mag-ama and never lose hope because eventually, in God's perfect time, lahat po ng yan ay maaayos din.